Well, hello, everyone. This is Dr. Stan Harris, known as Dr. Breakthrough. And just so you know, as Dr. Breakthrough, I cannot provide the breakthrough. I just prescribe the breakthrough. However, when people follow my breakthrough prescription, God Almighty provides the breakthrough that they desire and deserve. And what's a breakthrough? It's exploding through barriers that at one time seemed insurmountable. You see, my friend, I want you to understand something. I want you to understand that, in life, the people that you look up to, in life or business, the people you respect the most. In sports, whatever, the people you look up to the most, there's only one small difference between them and you. Let me back up, make sure you understand what I'm saying. I said the people you respect the most in life, the people you look up to the most and respect in business, the people in sports or any endeavor, someone that you look up to, someone that you respect, there is one small difference between them and you, and that is this. They've simply had more breakthroughs. That's it. They've had more breakthroughs. That's it. So guess what, my friend? I'm here to teach you a very simple principle, and that is this. Barriers. Let me say this. Have you ever noticed that once you make up your mind to do something, have you ever noticed that barriers seem to appear and get in your way? Hey, I used to think that barriers were made to stop me. I used to think that the barriers meant, okay, it's not for you. I used to think the barriers were like, maybe even God blocking me out or something. I don't know, but I just figured the barrier meant it wasn't for me. And then I learned that barriers were designed to keep some people out, but it was only a certain type of person that barriers were designed to stop. See, barriers were only designed to stop those who are not sincere or those who are not committed. But to those of us who are sincerely committed, I got news for us. Barriers were made to be broken. Hey, did you get that? I said, listen, barriers were made to keep out people, but listen, the only people barriers are made to keep out are those who are not sincere and those who are not committed. But to those of us who are sincerely committed, I can't speak for you, I can speak for me. I can speak for my beautiful wife, my ABCD, my adorable brown caramel delight. I can speak for us. I can't speak for you, but if I were to ask you, and if the line were unmuted, if I were to ask you, are you sincerely committed? I would surmise that 99.9% of you would say, yes, I'm sincerely committed. Well, if that's the case, I got news for you, and it's great news, and that is this. Barriers were not made to stop you. Barriers were made to be broken. Hence, my friend, all you have to do is learn some tips, techniques, and some strategies so you can break through the barriers. You see, my friend, it's a very simple lesson that I teach, and that is this. Every master was at once a mess or at best mediocre. See, when you see great people, you think, oh my goodness, they started off like that. No, no, no. See, when you see awesome people, you think, oh my goodness, they were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. No, that's not true. See, my friend, here's what you got to understand. The people you look up to the most, the people you admire, the people you say, man, if I could just be more like them, if I could, listen, the difference is they've had more breakthroughs, and if you would just start breaking through instead of shrinking back from the barriers, and as Dr. Breakthrough, Willie Jolly, by the way, is the one that I got the name from, Dr. Breakthrough, years ago, 2 decades ago or more. We were speaking at Howard University. And I was speaking first this particular event, and Dr. Jolly, actually he wasn't even Dr. Jolly back then, but he was going to speak afterwards. And so he said to me, he said, Doc, he said, I know you've got a doctorate in ministry, you got a doctorate in PhD in martial arts, and I know you're a few credits away from a doctorate of naturopath. He said, but branding is everything. You shouldn't go by Dr. Stan Harris. You should be called Dr. Breakthrough. He said, you've had more breakthroughs than anybody I know, and you explain breakthroughs better than anybody I know. And when you speak to your audiences, you seem to inject in them a belief system, and you give them strategies and tips and tools that empower them to break through. And so just like when somebody gets an illness, they go to a doctor, and the doctor gives them the prescription, and when they follow the prescription, they get better. You're Dr. Breakthrough. When somebody needs a breakthrough, they come to you, and you'll help them. So from now on, your branding should be Dr. Breakthrough. I looked at him and said, well, Mr. Willie Jolly, you're so kind, and I appreciate your kind words and compliments. I am not all the way sure that's true, but I promise you, I will live the rest of my life to make sure that it's true. And my friend, I can tell you now, by the grace of God, that statement is absolutely true. Acts 19:11, the Bible says, and God wrought special miracles by the hands of Paul. In my prayer life, in my prayer time early one morning, God shared with me, he said, just as I did special miracles through the hands of Paul, I'm going to present special breakthroughs through your life, through your lips, and through your 21-day breakthrough challenge and the materials that you produce. You see, my friend, different people have a different anointing, and my anointing happens to be in the area of breakthrough. Now, don't get it twisted, my friend. I need breakthroughs. As a matter of fact, the reason I got to be Dr. Breakthrough is I needed more breakthroughs than anybody else I know. Is there anybody under the sound of my voice could use a financial breakthrough? I mean, do you find yourself broke, busted, and disgusted? Hey, listen, I remember a time when I was homeless. Oh, I said that, homeless, yeah. But I remember a time when I was not just homeless, it was real bad because I was phoneless. Now, being homeless is one thing, but when you're homeless and phoneless, oh my goodness, that's extra bad, right? I remember a time. See, again, my friend, my main message is every master every master was once a mess, or at best mediocre. Therefore, every mess or mediocre person can one day be a master. Now, whenever a mess or mediocre person becomes a master, they now have a message that if they market to the masses, they can make millions. And that's my story, my friend. And not only my story, I've been able to empower many others, my friend. And now we travel the country. We've spoken in all 50 states and 28 countries, teaching people these powerful principles of breakthrough. And I actually have a breakthrough formula and system. By the way, a formula is something that works every time by everyone who works it in every situation in which they work it in. Do you need a marital or relationship breakthrough? Well, guess what? I've got principles that can help you there. Do you need a vocational breakthrough or maybe a business breakthrough? Hey, do you need a technological breakthrough? Do you need an attitudinal breakthrough? Do you need a spiritual breakthrough? Hey, listen, I've got a training, 18 different arenas that you can experience a breakthrough, my friend. And by the way, why do they call me Dr. Breakthrough? Well, I told you a story of Willie Jolly, but they call me Dr. Breakthrough because breaking through is what I do. They call me Dr. Breakthrough because breaking through is what I demonstrate when I write on boards, like last night where I spoke here in Branson, Missouri. I wrote on the board limiting beliefs, and I showed the crowd that right in the middle of the word beliefs, Beliefs, is a three-letter word called a lie. And I said, whenever there's a lie that you believe in, you live a very limiting lifestyle. And for my early days in my life, I lived a very limiting lifestyle. Why? Because there was lies that I had embraced that I believed in. Jeremiah 7:8 says, you trust in lying words which cannot profit. See, whenever someone believes in a lie, those lies keep them back from profiting. But guess what, my friend? If trusting in lying words that cannot profit keep you from profiting, that means when you now make a shift, come on somebody, when you have a breakthrough and now you get the truth, now the truth will make you where you can only prosper. And you're listening to a former mess. Listen, my friend, that now is considered a master, and in the martial arts, a grand master. And now, my friend, I travel the world now empowering other people who are like me. See, they think they're a mess. They think their life is a mess. They think or maybe they're mediocre, right? But I'm here to tell you, my friend, no, you are a masterpiece. And by the way, why do I say you're a masterpiece? It's simple, because you're a piece of the master. And God made you, my friend, to have great things happening in your life. But what happens is we operate far below our privileges. Why? Because we've been lied to, and because most of your belief system is developed by the time you're 16 years of age, which means most of what you believe, it really is not what you believe, it's what you picked up. And if you were in a good environment, well, then you picked up on some good belief systems. But if not, if you're like the average person, that means you picked up on some poor belief systems. There was a psychologist years ago named B.F. Skinner who had it almost right. He said you are a product of your environment. Well, he was almost right, not quite. And I have to correct Mr. B.F. Skinner. And if he was had the time to live like I've lived, and then he'd probably be more aware, right? But I've got an advantage because I got to study and hear what he had to say, and then get to learn and be in this day where we see now there's some new developments. So a person is not a product of their environment. How can I prove that? It's simple. Look at the Bible. Adam and Eve were in a perfect environment and they messed up. You got other folks who are born in a terrible environment, but they decide to do the right thing. And my life is an example of that. I'm saying, listen, my friend, so you're not a product of the environment per se where you grow up, but I will say you are a product of the environment of your mind. See, you're a product of the environment of your belief system, what's in your mind. And by the way, I've got a book that'll come out one day, and it's called Mental Self-Defense. That is subtitled, Learning How to Defend Yourself Against Your Greatest Opponent, which is your undisciplined or subconscious mind. And I like to call the subconscious mind the automatic mind. So listen carefully, my friend. The old African proverb said, if there's no enemy within, the enemy without can do you no harm. The greatest book ever written says, no weapon formed against you should prosper. But why is it that many weapons are prospering against people? Because the weapon formed doesn't have to prosper, but when you take on the weapon that's been formed against you and you start believing and giving in to the weapon, now you take that weapon and you literally are destroying yourself. I'm saying, listen, my friend, old Zig used to say it best, most people suffer from stinking thinking, and he said they need to check up from the neck up. He said they're suffering from hardening of the attitudes. So it's Dr. Breakthrough, my friend, kind of like you go to a chiropractor, you get an adjustment. Well, Dr. Breakthrough, I want to help adjust your attitude. Because Zig said it's your attitude, not your aptitude, that determines your altitude. And my friend, I've spent my life empowering people to break through because I've been breaking through, and my friend, and not just have I broken through many times in the past, I am still experiencing breakthroughs. As a matter of fact, I put together what's called the 21-Day Breakthrough Challenge. What is that? Well, it's something, my friend, that in a nutshell, I took 43 years of my best teaching, 43 years of my best thought processes, 43 years of my best preaching, and I distilled it, I boiled it down to 21 simple breakthrough tips. By the way, if you want a free gift right now, just write this down. You can go to www.breakthroughtips.com. Breakthroughtips.com, and you can get my daily attitude adjuster, which, by the way, is something that people all over the world listen to, and it's something that helps you to be in the right frame of mind. It's something that helps to get you in the right mode. You know, in the martial arts, we talk about being in the zone, right? And so this is something that will help you to get in the zone. It's something that will help you to have that invincible kind of feeling, right? To put you in the right frame of mind. And I call it the daily attitude adjuster. I tell you what, there have been many times I needed my attitude adjusted, right? And guess what? The daily attitude adjuster is what I designed. And so if you go to Breakthrough Tips, T-I-P-S, breakthroughtips.com, guess what? You can put your name and email address there and you'll get absolutely free the Breakthrough Attitude Adjuster as well. That's just not all. Guess what now? You're also going to get a 12-minute to your breakthrough interview where I give 5 powerful steps, literally within 12 short minutes, that will teach and empower and enable you to break through any barrier that you face, my friend. Isn't that incredible? And listen, I know you said, Dr. Breakthrough, are you serious? It's absolutely free. Yes, it's absolutely free. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you how good it is. It's so good that I myself, are you ready for this? I listen to that 12-minute breakthrough interview twice a year myself and get some additional breakthroughs. And so here's my breakthrough daily attitude adjuster. It goes like this. Wow, what a great day to be alive. I feel dynamite. I like me. I accept me. I love me. I'm going to have a super fantastic day today because I'm too blessed to be depressed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm too glad to be sad. I'm too anointed to be disappointed. Too elated to be agitated. Too legit to quit. I'm too grounded to be confounded. I'm too grateful to be hateful. I'm too saved not to be getting paid. Circumstances are aligning themselves in my favor. I am healthy, physically fit, and intellectually equipped. I have wisdom far beyond my years. I'm an extraordinary person with incredible abilities, which I will use to add value to other people's lives. Knowing that as I add value to other people's lives, I will automatically reach my own dreams and have the dreams I desire. I anticipate meeting the person or group of people today who are willing to use their power, wealth, and influence to help me achieve my dreams. All day long, people will go out of their way to bless me. Today, I will add great value to someone's life. I will give strength to the weak and inspiration to the weary. Someone needs what I have to offer, and I gladly make myself available. I embrace abundance, and it embraces me. I'm abundant in every good way. I am an abundance magnet. I like money, and it likes me, and it's attracted to me from many sources. And money is a way of also keeping score of how many people's lives are added value to. I circulate God's money wisely because it's a tool to be used to help those in need. And as I mentioned, it's a way of keeping score of how many people's lives are added value to. I may have been broke, busted, and disgusted, but now I am rich, growing, and overflowing. My business is booming and checks are zooming. I'm happy on purpose. I'm experiencing great victories, supernatural turnarounds, and miraculous breakthroughs in the midst of great impossibilities. I am an overcomer, and if my mountain cannot be removed, I will develop and practice my mountain climbing skills. I may have been broke, busted, and disgusted, and I may experience setbacks, but setbacks are only setups for comebacks. As a matter of fact, setbacks pave the way for comebacks. If life knocks me down, I'll fall on my back, realizing that as long as I can look up, I can get up. I'll make lemonade out of life's lemons. I commit to paying for my dreams with preparation and perspiration so I won't have to live with my nightmares of regret. I do not procrastinate, because procrastination leads to devastation. It is the assassination of my destination. Thus, I act now. I am a doer. I get results that last. I now release the champion that is inside of me. I am the leader that multitudes of people are looking for, so I choose to succeed today and every day hereafter. Watch out, world. Here I come. Man, I'm telling you, when I say that, when I think on that, you know what it does? It fires me up, my friend. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to have and make it a great day. I'm ready to change my life. And my friend, I'm ready to be used by God to change others' lives. And so again, my friend, that daily attitude adjuster, if you go to www.breakthroughtips.com, and by the way, my 21-day breakthrough challenge, as I mentioned, 43 years, boiled down to 21 breakthrough tips, TIPS. And TIP stands for to ensure prompt success. Man, that's good. Can I say that again? TIPS, to ensure prompt success. See, I think everybody wants to be successful. The problem is most people are taking too long. See, have you met folks like I have who are walking on their road to success? Some are jogging. I've met a few who are on the bicycle, and some may be on the Greyhound bus. But my friend, when you take my 21-day breakthrough challenge, guess what? I'm going to put you on the jet to your success. How many of you, under the sound of my voice, or those who listen to this recording, how many of you, instead of just walking or even jogging or bicycling or taking a bus, how many of you'd rather get on the jet to your success? When I was 17 years of age, I went off to college, Bible college. I'll never forget, from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, that almost 712-mile trip to Crown Point, Indiana. That Greyhound bus literally stopped, it seemed like every other stop. It was a 2.5-day trip. But hey, guess what? For Thanksgiving, I found a group of guys who lived in my area, and they did a carpool, and we could chip in and pay a certain amount. And guess what? The same 2.5-day trip by Greyhound bus in a car with a group of guys only took 12 hours. How many know once I took that 2.5-day Greyhound bus trip and now boiled down to 12 hours in the car. How many of you know I wasn't about to get on anybody's Greyhound bus again? But then Mom surprised me for Christmas and sent me a plane ticket. And the same 2.5-day trip by Greyhound bus that was only 12 hours by car was now an hour and 45 minutes or 2 hours by airplane. Do you see what I'm saying, my friend? I'm telling you, my friend, my 21-day breakthrough challenge is going to equip you. It's going to empower you, my friend. I'm telling you, I want to put you on the jet to your success. It's like all of us have a backpack. We all have some baggage. And I'm going to, through the 21-day breakthrough challenge, it's like I'm going to literally reach in and pull out things from your backpack. I'm going to pull out fear. I'm going to pull out low esteem. I'm going to pull out procrastination. I'm going to pull out living in your comfort zone. I'm going to pull out all these things that have been hindering you, take it from your backpack, and then I'm going to readjust a new, how many of y'all used to watch the Jetsons when you were younger, right? So I'm going to take off that old unpack it first and take off that old backpack, and I'm going to put a jet fuel pack on your back. Man, I'm telling you. So the 21-day breakthrough challenge is what I call a new approach to a breakthrough. It's called micro coaching. That is, I got 21, again, boiled down 43 years in the 21. Now, it was a painstaking process, but I did it for you. And I boiled it down to 3 to 5 minute videos that you get over 21 days. You know, if you hit something with a hammer once, it may not break, but 21 times in a row, something's going to break, right? So watch this. So imagine 21 days. Imagine, and you can start, by the way, you can get started today, and this could be your day one of the 21-day breakthrough challenge. You can start tomorrow, and tomorrow could be day one of the 21-day breakthrough challenge, although I advise you to get started yesterday. I got a philosophy, if you're waiting for me, guess what? You're already late. But anyway, watch this, my friend. So, pardon me. So imagine every day getting a powerful tidbit of information, 3 to 5 minute videos you can watch at your own leisure. If you have time in the morning, you can watch in the morning. If you want to listen while you're driving to work, you can do that. If you want to be at the gym working out. Now, I advise you to probably have something to write with and write on, because I compact some powerful information in some very, very a short amount of time. And people always say, man, I don't know how you just like cut away all the fluff. You just went right for the jugular vein. Man, that is so, thank you. So I advise you, you might want to be somewhere we can have something to write with and something to write on. I often say note takers are money makers, and the weakest ink is stronger than the strongest memory. And so listen, my friend, so the 21-day breakthrough challenge, again, here's the beauty of it all. When you take the 21-day breakthrough challenge, which again is designed for your success, when you take the 21-day breakthrough challenge, it, in a nutshell, is going to take you from a place where you are now, whether you're in a mess or whether you're mediocre. And maybe you're doing well and you just want to do a whole lot better. That's what it's designed to do. So, my friend, if I'm willing to dedicate, if I've taken all this time and I'm willing to dedicate now the next 21 days to your success, would you allow me to pour into you, or would you fight against it? You said, Doc, why would I fight against you? Well, that's what I'm wondering. So what you want to do is whoever gave you this information, they can give you a link to get started. Now, if you were invited by me or you saw this maybe on, got the information from a text I sent out or Facebook post or something or the internet, you can contact me. But if someone else, one of our team members, we're building what's called one huge success line, where each of us creates a success for the rest of us. And so this 21-day breakthrough challenge, like one gentleman that barely had the money to get started, but guess what? He negotiated with me, and so I helped him get started. And I said, we'll just believe by the time you finish the 21-day challenge that you'll make the money to pay me. Well, guess what? By the end of the 21-day breakthrough challenge, or actually a little bit before, he got an unsuspected check for $20,000. You heard me right. And in fact, he took a picture of it, sent it to me. He said, Doc, you won't believe this. I said, oh, yes, I will. I've been praying and fasting for you. I've been believing. I believe. So guess what? So he paid off his what he owed, as well as he said, anything else you got, I'd love to buy it. Here's what I'm saying, my friend, the 21-day breakthrough challenge, whether you want a financial breakthrough or relationship breakthrough or health break, it doesn't matter, my friend. It's designed with your breakthrough success in mind. And so Ecclesiastes 3 says there's a time and season for everything underneath the sun. I say it's your time to shine. It's your time to get your breakthrough. Now listen carefully. So there was a pastor that took the breakthrough challenge. His life was so transformed that he talked to a lady named Liddy, and he said, Liddy, you got to take Dr. Breakthrough's 21-day breakthrough challenge. It'll change your life. She said, wait a minute, Dr. Stan Harris, Dr. Breakthrough, he spoke at our convention like 20 years ago. I used to have his number. She said, I lost it. Give me his number. I'd love to take his challenge. So Liddy called me. She got started on the challenge, and by the way, she paid $97.99. Now, I'm going to tell you some good news and tell you how you can get that for 50% off. As a matter of fact, I just spoke not long ago at the 1 Year Millionaire Live. And by the way, every month we have one of those somewhere across the U.S., and I'm one of the speakers. 1 Year Millionaire Live. It's a $1,297 event. And by the way, I can actually share with you how you can get in for free if you just get a free book that you just pay the shipping for. Is that making it easy enough? So let me give you something to write down real quick. So freebookandtrialoffer.com. So free book and trial offer. Mr. Myron Golden is the first gentleman I ever led to Christ many years ago, and he also was one of my students in martial arts. One of my students when I taught Bible college when I was a professor there. And but he always had a knack for business. And then I tell people he's the one that then got me involved. He used to say, Doc, all this, you could, if you ever got involved in business, man, you'd go straight to the top. He said, I paid thousands of dollars to learn how to be successful in business. And many of those things you already do naturally. And I was like, no, I'm just interested in being a preacher. And he's the one that helped me to understand that most people don't spend their time in church. Most people spend their time out of church. He said, well, if you could be successful in a business, you could teach them how they could then be successful. They could make more money. And when they come to church, they give more money. They can help more people. And so anyway, so I tell people he then became I was his mentor. And then he became my business mentor and coach. He wrote a book that is absolutely, if you've ever heard of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or Think and Grow Rich. This book, literally, my friend, to me, it's easier to understand and in some ways more practical and powerful. So go to www.freebookandtrialoffer. The name of the book is called From the Trash Man to the Cash Man, How Anyone Could Get Rich Starting from Anywhere. Again, www.freebookandtrialoffer.com. And you give all the information there. You just pay the shipping and handling. By the way, there's a company I set up, Myron. I was speaking with the CEO. We just signed a $1.4 million contract for me to speak and work with that particular company. I said, Myron, get on the plane. I knocked a hole in the heaven. Get down here tomorrow, and I think I can get a bunch of your books sold. Well, he got on the plane, flew down there, and we struck up a deal, and that company bought over 100,000 copies of his book. You heard me right, 100,000 copies. So we're not talking about some book that nobody's ever bought. We're talking about a book people paid $20 for and $9.95 shipping. You don't pay the $20, you just pay the shipping. But when you buy that book, you just pay the shipping for the book, you're going to also get 2 tickets. We used to have what's called a 6-figure business school. Now we have the 1 Year Millionaire Live, and those 2 tickets in the back of that book will get you. And so you'll be able to go on the website, oneyearmillionairelive.com, and wherever you see that we're having the seminars, you come, my friend, and you'll be able to get in free. And I'm not exaggerating. The last one we did in Dallas, a couple of folk paid $1,295. Now, if they'd have got a hold of me first, I could have showed them how to get in free. So listen, and not only that, So Liddy, going back to the story, this pastor told Liddy took the challenge. Her life was changed. She got me on a call with a bunch of her team members. She got 37 of them to sign up to take my challenge. Their lives changed so much, they got a hold of a powerful man named John Austin, who has what I call a exclusive international discounted kingdom-based buyers club. And Mr. John Austin called me and said, look, we got 63,000 members. We're in 120 countries. I would love to have your challenge in our back office. And he negotiated a discount. Now, when I spoke to 1 Year Millionaire Live, I actually sold it for $397. Now, I did give them a discount, 50% off, so they got it for only $197. Liddy actually paid 97. She had a deal, but then the company, because they have so many people, they negotiated only $49.95. Is that crazy? So if you're on this call, you better appreciate whoever gave this information, because if you go to my regular website, www.thebreakthroughchallenge.com, there it's discounted, but you'll still pay $97.99. You get the link of whoever invited you, or of course, if I invited you, get my link. Watch this. You're going to be able to get it for only $49.95. Wait a minute, but it gets better. It's going to be in the back office where, listen, you'll get to watch one video every day for 21 days, and then when you're done, guess what? Next month, if you want to do it again. In other words, from now to perpetuity, the videos will be available in a back office where you can go and refresh. I have some people who've been through it twice and 3 times, and watch this, my friend. Then, if that's not good enough, John said to me, you know what, we're going to incentivize people to take your challenge. I have an affiliate program set up, and I will pay them. Listen to this. I'm going to pay them. I'm going to give them their own free affiliate. They can get a free account, get their own free affiliate link, landing page, and anybody who signs up to take your 21-day breakthrough challenge, our company's going to pay them, our discounted buyer club will pay them $20 per person, which means you're going to pay only $49.95 to take my challenge. If you just refer 3 people, take with your link, and by the way, has a video of me doing a powerful little presentation. And by the way, I do this call for a limited time every Saturday. Just get people on the call on Saturday, and I'll do my job of doing a presentation and get them to sign up to get back to you. And when they sign up, you're going to make $20. The second person signs up, you made another 20, which now you made 40. So when you get 3, not only is yours is free, you already made $10 in profit. What happens if you get 10 people to sign up to take my 21-day breakthrough challenge? You just made $200. Hey, what happens if you're connected to a lot? Hey, think about this. Every network marketer believes in personal development. Jim Rohn said a formal education will make you a living, but personal development will make you a fortune. Hey, what about if you're like one lady on this line I happen to know, Dr. Ham, who owns her own magazine? What if she puts an article in her magazine, right, and does a little interview of me or whatever, and then has her link and people sign up with her link to take my challenge? Guess what? She's going to make $20 per person. Are you hearing me? Guess what? It gets even better than that. Are you ready for this? Now, my powerful book, Your Breakthrough is Guaranteed, as well as my book, How to Build a Big Team Fast. I've been the top of 9 different network marketing and home-based business companies. Matter of fact, one company, I built a team of 1.5 million people in 6.5 years. And guess what? People kept saying, man, what are you doing? And so I wrote a book teaching. I see a powerful lady on the line, Jaretta. She was part of my team that I built a team of 22,000 people. With that company, I was earning 6 figures a month, and they paid every week, so it was $25,000 a week. And listen, so I teach in that book how to do that. Well, guess what, my friend? I just shot a television show that hit 170 countries and a viewership of up to 3 billion viewers. So now we're talking about something that's as seen on televisions all over the world. And my friend, it's getting more and more popular. We're going to have whole corporations taking this. I'm negotiating with another company now that wants all of their people to take the challenge. We've got schools and prisons looking at this and piping it through the whole prison system and through their schools. I mean, this thing's getting incredible. But guess what? They won't have an opportunity to make money. They can just take the challenge. But you, if you join, get back to whoever invited you, you can join and you can take the challenge, but then you can get paid. By the way, maybe I shouldn't tell you this, but I'm feeling extra good. Well, it'd be okay if I gave you an extra incentive. Even if you're broke, totally flat broke, you can get back to whoever invited you and sign up for absolutely free. And then you'll have your own landing page with the 21-day breakthrough challenge. If you send it out to a bunch of people, and if 3 people sign up, you now get your challenge free, plus you're already $10 in profit. And by the way, we pay out every Monday, and we pay through check, or we pay through direct deposit, or, my friend, you can get a debit card. But anyway, but watch this. So 1 plus 1 is 2. That's cooperation. 1 and 1 equals 11. That's collaboration. So I collaborated with Mr. John Austin and his powerful concept. And so, listen, it's called Shop Free Mart. And so you'll be able to join that for free, and you'll be able to get your free membership, your free lifetime, also landing page to promote my books, my 21-Day Breakthrough Challenge, and they have some other things. You're going to be able to get paid, and I'm going to coach you, and I'm going to mentor you for absolutely free. So anyway, my friend, my time is running out, and I've got to close out here. You've been so gracious to give me this time. And so I want you, my friend, I want you to understand something. This is designed with your success in mind. So will you allow me to empower you? Will you allow me, my friend, to do what I do best, and that is I educate, elevate, and empower people to break through every barrier that tries to hinder their success. And I do that by empowering you to break to the best version, or at least a better version of themselves. And so let me just say this, my friend. Your time as a caterpillar, your time as a caterpillar has expired. Your wings are now ready. See, the caterpillar has a breakthrough when it ends up in a cocoon and has to struggle, but when it breaks free, it's a beautiful butterfly that now flies freely through the sky. A breakthrough is learning, getting to the place where you now do effortlessly what at one time took a whole lot of effort. Would you like a financial breakthrough, a business breakthrough, a spiritual breakthrough, a relationship breakthrough, any area that you would like? Would you allow me, with my breakthrough system, the 21-Day Breakthrough Challenge, to empower you to do whatever you do? See, my business is all about empowering you to do your business a whole lot better. But I can't do it unless you get started. So hey, it's the start that stops most people. Don't let the start stop you. Get back to where I've invited you to get started now. And my friend, I'm telling you, business for you can be booming and checks can be zooming. Because just think, Jim Rohn said it best, a formal education will help you make a living. Personal development can help you make a fortune. I say it this way. If you would like to quadruple your success, then you need to triple what you circulate in personal development. Wait a minute. Circulate, what does that mean? That means, my wife taught me years ago, when you spend money, she said it's gone. She said, but when you circulate money, it goes out and it comes back, a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. And to circulate means to come back to place of origin. I said from now on in the Harris household, we will only look for ways that we can circulate the money that God entrusts us with. I can't think of any better way to circulate your money. Only $49.95 will get you access for a lifetime to the 21-Day Breakthrough Challenge. You can go and refresh as many times as you want. And my friend, last illustration as a closeout. A lady not long ago took the challenge, and she told me, I'm signing up again. Would you like to know why? I said, why? She said, first of all, I got such results. I got a generational breakthrough. I got a marital breakthrough. She said, and we got a financial breakthrough to the tune of $115,000 deposit into her account. So she says, I'm taking the challenge all over again. I said, I think I'm going to sign up for my own challenge. Well, hey, I'm Dr. Stan Harris, my friend. They call me Dr. Breakthrough, and I'd love to be able to empower you to break through any barrier that would hinder your success. Get back to where I've invited you and get started when? Right now.